Morning, everyone. Hope you're ready to kick off your day with us. A little reflection time, maybe?
Always a good way to start, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we were thinking, let's jump into something from the Bible today. Matthew chapter 6, verse 34, to be exact.
Okay, yeah, I'm familiar with that one. All about worry, isn't it?
It is. And it's actually, we're kind of using this daily devotional as our guidepost today. It's titled, Do Not Worry. Fitting, huh?
Definitely. It gets right to the point.
Right, no messing around. So the actual verse is pretty straightforward. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Pretty powerful when you think about it.
Yeah. Simple, but it hits you.
It really does, and it's so true. I mean, how often are we, letting tomorrow just completely steal the joy from today?
All the time. That's the human condition, isn't it? It's like we're wired to overthink, to project, to basically just invent problems that haven't even happened yet.
Totally. Like, we're building these walls between us and actually, experiencing this moment right now. And the thing is, the devotional goes on to talk about trust. And not just in a vague, fluffy way, but like really actively trusting that there's something bigger than us handling what's coming down the road. It really got me thinking, what does that kind of trust, that daily trust, like what does that look like? How do we actually do that?
Yeah, it's a great question. I mean, for some people, that trust might come from their faith, their belief system.
Yeah.
But even if you aren't coming from a religious perspective, it's still about letting go of that need to control every little thing. It's like
Yeah.
recognizing that some things are just out of our hands, and that's okay.
Yeah. That's huge. And I love that the devotional gives us this really practical thing to try. It says write down your biggest worry. Like literally write it down and then pray over it. It's almost like you're saying, "Okay, this is too big for me. I can't handle this on my own. I'm handing it over." Have you ever tried something like that?
Oh, all the time. Yeah. I'm a big believer in journaling, and it doesn't have to be a prayer
Yeah.
necessarily, but just the act of getting those thoughts, those swirling thoughts out of my head and putting them on paper is huge for me. It's like you're externalizing the worry, so it has less power over you.
Right, right. It's not this monster living rent free in your brain anymore.
Exactly. And of course, there are tons of other ways to cope, to find that sense of peace. It's about finding what works for you, right? Maybe it's going for a run, maybe it's losing yourself in music or a good book, whatever helps you get out of your head.
Yeah, yeah. It's so important to find those things that ground us. And to kind of wrap up our little reflection here, the devotional ends with this short prayer. And it says, "Lord, teach me to trust you with tomorrow. Help me live with faith and peace in the present. Amen." I love that. Even if you don't use those exact words, starting your day with that intention, the intention to be present, to find that peace, I think that's so powerful.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? Like if we could truly shake off the weight of tomorrow's worries, what would we be capable of? What kind of joy, what kind of creativity could we unlock if we weren't so bogged down by all that anxiety?
Right. It's like worry is this heavy baggage we're all lugging around for absolutely no reason.
We really got to ditch those bags.
Yeah. We do. We do. So as you go about your day today, maybe revisit this verse from Matthew, or just think about what helps you find that sense of peace in this moment. This is just a starting point, a little food for thought, but hopefully a helpful one.
Something to chew on, right?
Exactly.
Love it.
Yeah.